Oh, thank you very much, young man. Hello. Hi everyone, and welcome to this first ever episode of A Roaming Rat. On this first episode, I'm doing a little quick guided tour, mind you, of Sawthum's retro games, which is situated in Gillygate York. So the first thing I want to show you, which is my number one section, for obvious reasons, the Sega section. So we start off with the consoles. They've got a huge selection of consoles, as you can tell, including some Japanese imports if that's your thing, followed by a small selection of Mega CD games and Game Gear games as well, or they've got everything you can think of. Dreamcast selection, which is an underrated console, and then we have our huge Master System collection, so many to count, and then quite a huge collection of Mega Drive games, and in the States they called it the Genesis. I don't know why, I prefer the Mega Drive, but hey ho. And then we've got a few import games here, that's your thing, and a few of the homebrews. I forgot to mention that for Dreamcast as well. And a few loose carts if you're not bothered about games being complete and stuff like Philistines, but we won't get into that just today. And then we've got the, when he has the most prestigious stock in, I mean the most expensive but the most rarest stuff, he likes to keep them in the cabinets, and I've raided them quite a few times for stuff. We've got all like the very rare games, the complete games, stuff like that. We've got all the figurines and stuff like that as well. So my friends are just filming them. Yep. And we've got some more stuff this side which is non-Sega related. I let my friends take a shot of that. We've got Dragon Ball Z, if that's his thing. And a few movie tie-in stuff. Quite a lot of stuff I would add. Quite a lot of rare stuff. And then you've got some loose Star Wars stuff up near the bottom. Legos, quite a lot of that. That's your jazz. And if you'll get Nintendo stuff here as well. So yeah, so most people like forget about that. So always remember to go around in a circle and bang, there you go. And then we'll go over to the NES section. So if you're not a Sega fanboy and you're Nintendo fanboy, Philistines, this is where you keep this stuff as well. So we've got our Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, your NES, and then your GameCube games is there as well. And again, just like the Sega section, we have a variety of consoles on sale. Unboxed, if that's your jazz, down here, and then you've got your boxed versions up there at the top. Now there's not many, since it just depends on what's in at the time as well, and they've even got a few old classic board games as well, if that's your jazz, and they'll be quite worth a lot of money in years to come as well. And then we've got some other varieties, miscellaneous stuff this side, mainly from anime and TV shows and stuff like that, and some fun games. And then we've got some miscellaneous stuff here. And if you're looking for a controller, look no further because there's plenty up here. If you're tall, on what bang your head, because you don't want to bang your head on that. Like I did one time, that was quite funny. And then we're going into the middle of the shop, where we have some Game Boy and Game Boy Color stuff, and some Game Boy Advance and some games, if that's your jazz. Not much Game Gear stuff though, which is disappointing, but I always prefer the Game Boy anyhow. I know, Philistine, I know. Now then folks, for this next section, which I have no idea about, my good friend John is going to briefly talk about the PlayStation section. So,
hello!
Over to you, John.
Well, this is mainly what I play. I've got both the PS1 and the PS2. Luckily, if you like them both, you can play PS1 games on the PS2 console. You've got a wide selection of stuff here. You've got memory cards, games and controllers. And if you have a real good look, you've got iToys, iToy games, and whatever this thing is. I'm assuming that's a finger version of a Mets.
Game, dance
Yeah.
map.
Yes, that's quite interesting. I've never played that, but I'd rather not.
It's like
No.
dancing game that I've played.
Not at our age.
Yeah.
And some Veritas consoles at the very top shelf as well. It's got some more PS2 games there as well. I think your favourite PS game though is, what was it you got recently? Can't remember what it was now.
Hogs of War.
Hogs of War, yeah, that's your favourite one, isn't it?
That's my favourite PS1 game. My favourite PS2 game has got to be Star Trek Voyager Elite Force.
Yeah, same here. Especially we can explore the Voyager itself in the expansion pack and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll quickly do this side. Now for legal reasons I can't show the desk area. I've been instructed not to. I want to be a good boy. There you go, so if you like you mix things like your WWE wrestlers and you mix carts, separate carts and stuff, and your spray paints and stuff, your models, this is the place to get them from. And there's some more PlayStation games here as well. John, you want to quickly talk about it if you wish? I say that the PS collection is the biggest in the store, I reckon.
Yes, definitely. Closely followed by the Sega section.
Very old school PlayStation games at the bottom. And a lot of these games in the store for all systems will be complete and some will be incomplete, but there's always a stick on the box to say if it's complete or not, so there's no confusion or upset if you open it up and you're expecting it to complete and it's not, don't worry. So now we're approaching the back end of the store. This section we don't normally browse a lot in case we're after a figurine or so. And if you're a massive anime fan and you like your anime ladies, this is where you get that stuff from, and it's got a massive selection, as you can tell here. Not my thing, but you know, some people out there love this stuff. The only thing I like is Japanese RPGs. You can get for Dreamcast and some other systems, but that's as far as anime stuff goes for me, I'm afraid. So there's that. And then we've got some more mixed separate figurines here from old school 80s cartoons and variety of other shows and stuff like that. So we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Hero Tales, whatever you want to call it. Some other bits and pieces which nowadays you could not be able to find anywhere else unless you go on certain sites, which I won't mention. Oh yeah, look at this! He's got those old school Tiger Electronic games. Now, a lot of people will remember these, I certainly do. I used to have the Sonic 2 one. They're not very great, but back then they were the bee's bloody knees. As well, so now at the very back of the store we have Xbox related stuff. Including some Xbox consoles, very few of them now, but it's limited to shelf space as well. We've got some more figurines and brightest bits and pieces at the bottom. So if you like Xbox stuff as well, then you come to the right place.
Just quote, it's mainly the original Xbox, not the 360.
Yeah, I thought most people will know that as well, and the original Xbox stuff. Don't get that because it's pal shite. Like the film. And they got some Wii stuff as well. I used to own a Wii back in the day as well. And then at the very back we've got some other rare things in the glass cabinets. And some more bits and pieces here, like Nintendo stuff. Again, very rare stuff because it's in glass cabinets. This is the most expensive stuff you can find.
I think a lot of this is Japanese imports.
Yeah, a lot of it in the shop as well is Japanese imports. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get some American imports like I did. So, more variety bits and pieces, Missy Elliott stuff here. Again, more anime figures and stuff like that. And then you get some more stuff this side, anime stuff. And then if you like Godzilla, which I do, and some Halloween stuff, just for certain films and that lot, if that's your jazz. There's some in the left hand corner. And then some Resident Evil stuff, which I'm a massive Resident Evil fan. Got some here as well. And some other bits and pieces in this glass cabinet. Yeah, and that's about it really. So if you're obsessed like I am with retro and you're visiting York or you want to come and have a little browse, then I highly recommend this place. It's situated down Gillygate and it's well worth having a little look, even if you just come in browsing. And they've got a Facebook page, so hopefully once you watch this video you get a true idea of what he's got on offer, and it changes all the time, but as for right now this is the stuff he's got in. And you can tell it's not a massive shop, but it's still big enough. So yeah, I love it, and I'm glad this shop is in York, because it wasn't for this shop I'll have to go to other places for retro stuff, and there's no guarantee I'm going to get it. So yeah, so thanks for joining me in this quick little guided tour video of Saw Pumps. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys later.
Cheers!
See ya, bye!
You can go again. Don't fall behind. Say don't be late. This nation heaven.